Hello yogis, happy Saturday. So if you saw any of my social media posts yesterday or watched my handstand video yesterday, you would know that I had a tragic thing happen where I went through an entire practice thinking that I was filming, and then when I went back to check before I kind of transitioned, it had stopped at 12 minutes and I was literally sweating. I'd come up with this great 50-minute flow, and actually it was going to be longer than that, and it was really challenging, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to redo it. So I came back again today and I'm going to redo the exact same practice I did yesterday, maybe do a little bit different depending on what my body needs, but expect a challenging flow for you today. Start my watch here because I'm a psycho and I always have to have my watch telling me that I worked out, even if I know in my head I did. Anyways, I know I'm not alone there. You need a block, or maybe two if you have them. If you don't have a block, a bolster, rolled up beach towel will work well, because we're actually going to start on our backs today in kind of a modified fish pose, just to kind of open our chest up a little bit. I know for me, I've been sitting a lot more when I'm not working, which is maybe the opposite of a lot of people, but sitting, doing homework with my son and watching a lot of movies and just kind of not being as active as I am in my job, I'm finding that I'm just kind of tightening up in my chest and my low back has been feeling it. So that's why we're going to start on our backs, just kind of opening up our chest. So what I'm going to have you do is grab your block if you have one. You're going to set it kind of right along the middle of your spine, right in the middle part of your back. Right at where kind of your bra strap hits, and then I actually like to use a second one as well, just to support my head, because I tend to have neck problems. But what that's going to do is you're going to kind of lay back. You can also do it if that's too much of a stretch. You can do it on the shorter end, whatever feels good to you. So go ahead and kind of find that position. It might take a little bit to get situated. Take your time. This is not a race. So this is kind of like a supported fish pose. Just meant to feel good. You can do whatever you'd like with your legs. I'm gonna kind of keep mine straight once I get myself settled. I like to turn my palms up in kind of a gesture of receiving energy. You can have your feet bent, or excuse me, your knees bent with your feet flat. You can splay your knees out wide like a Baddha Konasana position, whatever feels good to you. You can have your feet crisscross applesauce, as we've been saying in this house lately. So just start to breathe here. Feel your chest opening up. Deepening your breath. In your mouth, out your mouth. Excuse me, in your nose, out your mouth. Think about all the things that have kind of stressed you out this week that you need to work on letting go. This class is going to be about letting go. So as you breathe in, kind of gather up all those negative thoughts and those negative feelings, and as you exhale, you're just blowing them all out. You don't need them anymore. It's time to kind of start afresh and anew. Start to work in that ujjayi breath where you kind of constrict the back of your throat. It's your cleansing breath in your nose. on your next inhale, slowly remove your block. About your head if you had one, roll onto your side, remove the one behind your back, and come up to a seated position. Keep one of your blocks handy. And you're just gonna come up to a comfortable seat, sitting up nice and tall. Maybe roll those shoulders around, down your back a few times. And you're gonna raise your arms up on an inhale, overhead. And then just for a counter stretch, bow forward, hands straight in front of you, bow that head, and just get a little bit of a counter stretch to that mid and lower back. And then when you're ready, go ahead and walk your hands back up towards you. Now you're gonna take your block and you're gonna reach your arms up overhead on an inhale, and you're gonna squeeze that block on the wide end of your block overhead. If you don't have a block, a ball will work, a book if you want some weight, but you're squeezing together, so you'll feel your upper arm muscles really engaging as you do that. It takes a little bit out of your shoulders and works the actual triceps. Roll those triceps forward as you do. And then I want a big inhale here, and then you're gonna rotate your whole body over to the right a little bit on an exhale. So inhale, and rotate, twist to the right. Inhale to center, twist to the left. Inhale, center, twist to the right. Inhale, center, twist to the left. Go ahead and get rid of that block. Bring your arms down. Roll those shoulders one more time. Now we'll just do a little passive twist just to see what motion you can get here. So inhale, arms up high. Exhale, twist over to the right. Bring that left hand to the top of the right knee. Right hand behind you. Grow tall as you inhale, and twist deeper as you exhale. You can look behind you, but don't force it. Just look where it feels comfortable. Go ahead and inhale those arms back up to center. And exhale, right hand to left knee, left hand behind, and twist to the left. Inhale, arms back up, and bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes for just a moment, and go ahead and find your intention for your practice today. That can be whatever you want it to be. We're going to do a little bit of abdominal work here at the beginning. So grab your block again, and bring your feet to the mat, knees bent, and slowly roll down on your back. Last time we put the block between our ankles. Today you're going to put it right between your thighs, and your legs are going to go straight up over your hips. Feet are straight up over your hips, and you're going to squeeze. When you squeeze, you should feel that lower abdominal kick in, as well as your pelvic floor. Okay, your hands are clasped behind your head, and then you're going to do an upper abdominal contraction. Bring those shoulder blades off of the mat. Squeeze that block and lower down as far as you can. Keep lowering, keep lowering, keep lowering. And exhale as you bring them back up. Inhale as you lower, 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 squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale as you bring them back up. Inhale, lower, 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 squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, bring those legs back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, back up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, back up. Keep those shoulder blades up off the pit mat. Inhale, lower. Exhale, back up. 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, back up. Last one. Inhale, lower. Squeeze that block, squeeze it. Exhale, back up. And get rid of that block. Hug your knees into your chest for a moment. And grab behind your thighs, and we're going to roll like a little ball. And when you're ready, go ahead and cross your feet and come forward onto your hands and knees for tabletop position. And we're going to go through a little bit of a cat-cow motion. So start in cow. On an inhale, drop that belly. Collarbones wide, look up. Tailbone up towards the ceiling. And exhale, round that spine. Low belly up and in. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Keep going on your own breath. Let's do one more. And then let's meet in downward facing dog. Tuck those toes under, hips up nice and high. Push those hips back, stretch out those shoulders. It's your first down dog of the day, so do whatever you have to do. I like to pedal through my feet, stretch those calves a little bit. I like to sway my hips, stretch those IT bands a little bit. And then kind of press out of my shoulder blades out of my shoulder, both joints. And then once you feel like you've kind of gotten your wiggles out, find some stillness here. Engage your lower abdominals, bringing your ribs down towards your pubic bone. Neck should be relaxed. Rotate those elbow creases forward, and triceps back towards your toes. On an inhale, roll forward to plank. And then just kind of make sure you got a good plank here. Get your foundation. Widen those collarbones. Tuck that tailbone. Low belly up and in. Shoot the energy straight out your heels so your legs are engaged as well. And then slowly lower all the way down to the floor. And we'll warm up our backs with some baby cobras. So lift the chest up on an inhale. Exhale back down. Inhale up. Exhale back down. Inhale back up. Squeezing those elbows into your ribs. And then push back, walk those hands forward about a hand width, or length I guess. And press that chest down to the floor, hips up high, puppy pose. You can rest your forehead, chin, whatever gets to the mat for a good shoulder stretch, upper back stretch in puppy pose. Walk your hands back another hand length. Tuck your toes back into downward facing dog. We're gonna flow through some lunges, and then we'll do a couple sun A's and a couple sun B's before we start flowing, just to build up some heat. So go ahead and raise that right foot up in the air. Keep your hips nice and square. It's the first time you've done a three-legged dog probably today, so don't worry about pushing it to the limit right here. As you warm up, your flexibility will improve. Just breathe here for a little extra stretch on that hamstring on the left side. And on an exhale, pull that knee into your nose. Inhale back up. Pull that knee into your right tricep. High up on your tricep as you can. Inhale back up, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Last time, inhale that foot way up. Exhale into your chest. Mindfully place that right foot between your hands. Set that left knee down, untuck your toes, and you're in a low lunge position. Watch your alignment here, that you're not over stretching into your lower back, but you're tucking your low belly in and just leaning forward to get a good hip flexor stretch. A lot of times people will overstretch to get a stretch of that longer quad muscle, which is fine, but it just can put a lot of pressure and strain on your lower back. And we have other ways to stretch our quads. Case in point, put your hands down, lift that foot up if you can grab it with your right hand, and just gently kind of hold it. You shouldn't need much more of a stretch than just holding onto it. If you have a strap and you need to use a strap to get to that foot, that is totally fine. Highly support using tools like that. And then let go of that foot. Bring your right hand down and then straighten that right foot for a brief half split, flexing the right foot, leaning forward with a flat back over the right leg, just to kind of get a quick little hamstring stretch. And then go ahead and untuck the toes, step that left foot up towards the right. Inhale to a flat back position. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees as you root to rise. Raise the arms up overhead. Hands meet in heart center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, dive down. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Plant the palms. Step the left foot back. Step the right foot back. Go ahead and go through a Vinyasa. I'm going to go through Chaturanga. If you need to do another Cobra, that's fine. When you're doing your up dog, make sure you're pulling your those heads of your shoulder blades, heads of your shoulders back, widening those collarbones. And then push up into downward facing dog. On your next inhale, bring that left foot up. Again, try and keep those hips super square. Toes should be pointing down towards the floor, or forward at least if you have the flexibility. Inhale, pull, exhale, pull that knee into your nose. Inhale, left foot goes back up. Exhale, left knee to left tricep, up as high as you can on that tricep. Inhale, that foot back up. Exhale, knee to the right tricep. Inhale, knee back up. Exhale, into your chest, and set it down between your palms. Set that right foot down and tuck your toes. And we're in a low lunge on the right side. Again, check in with your posture. Make sure you're pulling that right hip forward, left Hip into its socket. Low belly up and in. One more breath in. Exhale the hands down. Plant that right hand and reach back for the foot with your left hand. And just get a nice stretch through that quad. Here. Using a strap if you need it. Go ahead and unbind there. Set that left foot down, left hand down. Shift your weight back. Flex that left foot, straighten the knee, and little half split stretch for a few breaths. Reach the crown of your head forward more than you're reaching down towards your leg. Really try and get that hamstring stretch versus just rounding your lower back. And rebend that left knee. Tuck your right toes and step up to the top of your mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up to standing, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms. Step that right foot back. Left foot meets it in plank. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. So we're going to move right into our sun salutation A's. If you prefer to step up instead of jumping, that's 100% fine. But I'm going to be calling it for jumping. When you're jumping, make sure you're looking forward between your palms as you jump, and you're engaging those abdominal muscles so that as your feet land, they make no sound at all. You're actually like waiting until the last possible moment to let those feet touch. Engage everything to just hold those feet up as long as you can. Float up towards the top of your mat. Okay? Do your best. Are you ready? Inhale up on the tiptoes. Bend those knees. Jump forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Plant the palms. Jump back to chaturanga or plank. Inhale, left dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go again. When you're ready, inhale up on your tip of your toes, look forward, bend your knees, hop forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, bring the arms back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Plant the palms. Jump or step back. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Pull those shoulders back. Exhale, downward facing. Re-engage everything in your down dog here. It's a resting pose, but you should be kind of resetting everything. Is your low belly engaged? Are you spiraling those elbows forward, triceps back? Are you gripping the floor with your fingertips? All right, last time in here, up on your tippy toes, bend those knees, hop forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swan dive back down. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Plant the palms, step or hop back. Chaturanga. Up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. So we're going to go through some sun bees. I like to do it 2 times through. The first time I like to actually hold the poses to get some strength, and then I do it 1 breath per motion. The second time through, more to build up heat and really get ready for the flow part. Okay, so when you're ready, up on your tippy toes, bend those knees, hop or step forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, drop the hips, arms up for chair pose for 5 breaths. Sit those hips down, pull that belly in, pull those arms up as high as they can without losing everything else. Bring your hands through heart center, back into a forward fold. Inhale, flat back, plant the palms, hop or step back, chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. Lift the right foot up, bring it through, plant the palm, plant the foot. Inhale, come up to warrior 1. On warrior 1, your hips and shoulders are facing the front of your mat. Your knee should be over your right knee should be right over your right ankle, and your back leg should be spiraling down, so you're really putting the weight on the outer edge of your foot. So lots to think about here, and then of course, check in and make sure you're pulling that low belly up and in. And breathe. Exhale, bring the hands down to the floor, step back to plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts up, pull in, place the foot, spin that right heel down, warrior 1, left foot forward. Same alignment check as before. One more inhale. Exhale, hands down. Bring foot back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Couple breaths here, and then we're going to go through one more sun salutation bee, but just 1 breath per motion, okay? So inhale up on your toes, bend those knees, look forward, hop or step forward. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, drop the hips, arms up to chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, turn hands through center, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Plant the palms, jump back to plank or chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring the right foot up, pull it in, exhale, place the foot, Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back to plank, lower chaturanga. Inhale, up to. Exhale, down facing dog. Left foot, bring it up. Exhale, bring it through. Place the left foot. Inhale, warrior one, left foot. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Inhale, left foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down facing dog. Nice. Okay. That wasn't so bad, right? All right. Let's start flowing here. I think we're pretty warm, right? You're gonna raise that right foot up, keeping those hips square again. Now go ahead and open up that hip, knee up towards the ceiling, but keep your shoulders square. Square off those hips again. Inhale, your knee to your left tricep. Bring back up. Square those hips off, three-legged dog. Open that hip. This time, you can go ahead and flip that dog to a wild thing. Set that right foot behind your left. Arch back, reach with your right hand. Open up that chest, open up that heart. And then slowly place that right hand back down on your mat. Inhale back up to downward facing dog, three-legged dog. Bring that knee to your left tricep. Kick it straight out. Roll to the inside of your left foot. Left hand up for fallen triangle. Raise those hips up towards the ceiling. Set that left hand down. Bring that foot one more time into a three-legged dog. Down, inhale. Exhale, bring the foot, knee forward. Place the foot between the palms. Spin the left foot down. Sorry, guys. And bring it up into warrior two. Settle into your warrior two. Check your alignment. Make sure your right knee's pressing towards the back of your mat. Your right sitting bone is pointing right towards your arch. Arms are parallel. Ribs are reaching back on the left. Low belly up and in. Drop those arms behind your back and clasp them. Pull those shoulder blades down, together and down your back. And bow forward for humble warrior. Try not to lay on your leg. Drop your head. Make sure your right hip is still pointing towards your arch of your left foot. Keep pulling those arms over, but then make sure you're pulling your shoulder blades down the back as you're doing it. And keep those hands clasped, come back up, and then just if you have to readjust your clasp, that's fine, but pull them straight back for a little back bend. Here. And then you're going to reset your warrior two, arms for a breath, cartwheel back down, step back to plank, lower chaturanga, inhale up dog, exhale down facing dog. Now we're going to do the left side. Lift that left leg up, keeping those hips square. Then go ahead and turn that left hip out, knee up towards the ceiling. Shoulders stay square. Square up those hips. Bring the left knee to the right tricep. Back up to a three-legged dog. Turn that hip out and flip your dog. Wild thing pose on the other side. Think this pose, somebody's pulling you from your hips up towards the sky. Set the right hand back down. Skip the left hand. Back to three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the knee to the right tricep. Kick that left foot out. Spin to the inner edge of your left foot. Your right foot, oh Lord. Right arm up towards the ceiling for a fallen triangle. Push those hips up for breath. Set that right hand back down. Last time, bring your left foot up to three-legged dog. And then pull into your chest. Put the foot between your palms. And set up for a warrior two. Check all your alignment here. I usually start at the bottom and work myself up. Oh, man. And then I have to recheck everything once I get through all my body parts. Clasp those hands behind your back. Pull shoulder blades down your back before you even start to go. And then bow forward. Drop that head. Humble warrior. Make sure you're still pulling that left hip back. Sit bone pointing right at the arch of your right foot. Inhale, come back up. Keep your hands clasped. Reset that clasp if you need. Pull those hands down. Little baby back bend, arch towards the sky. And then reset your warrior two for a breath. And exhale those hands down to mat. Plank and go through your vinyasa. Good job. That was flow numero uno. Now we're going to go through a little balancing work. So catch your breath. Slow it back down. Remember why you're here today. I know why I'm here. Okay, go ahead and lift that right foot up. Three-legged dog. Pull that knee into your chest. Set it between your palms. Bring it up to crescent lunge. Arms up overhead. Check your alignment, just like you did in the low lunge. Pulling that right hip back into its socket. Tucking that tailbone just a little bit so your hips are square to the front of your room. And then once you get that, then you can deepen your crescent lunge. Now you're going to bring your hands to heart center. Shift your body forward 45 degrees. And then spring up to warrior three on your right foot. Roll that left hip down towards the floor. Pull your shoulder blades back. Flex that back foot. And go ahead and stand up, but don't set that left foot down. bring that left knee to your chest and straighten the leg straight out in front for a breath or two. Feel that quad and that hip flexor working. Think of sucking that thigh bone as far back into the left hip socket as you can. And then rebend that knee. Back to warrior three. Find a good warrior three, nice and stable. If you're wobbling, that's okay. You should have seen me yesterday. Then very carefully, set your left foot down, back to a crescent lunge. Sweep the arms up overhead. Inhale. And exhale, the left hand forward, right hand back. Twist over that right leg towards the back of your room. Inhale back up. Hands to heart center. Shift forward. Warrior three for a breath. Stand back up, knee to chest. Straighten that leg. Grab your left toe with your right peace fingers. Twist over that left leg. Find a focal point. Stand up tall. Smile even. Let go of that leg and just keep it there for a second. Then bring everything back in. Go ahead and set that foot back into your crescent lunge. Then you're going to bow forward, left knee to outside, left elbow outside of right knee for crescent prayer twist. Think of growing taller with this. The crown of your head going up and forward. You're not sinking down. Chest is nice and long. Good. Last time, bring it up into your crescent lunge. You're going to straighten that right leg. Hop that left foot forward just a little bit. Bring your arms behind your back. You can either grab opposite elbows or do a reverse prayer. Whatever you're comfortable with. And you're going to, with a flat back, bend very slowly over that right leg for a pyramid pose. Pull those shoulder heads back. Pull that low belly in. Elbows up if you're doing a reverse prayer. And then exhale, hands to the mat. Or you can also use your blocks here if you can't quite get to the mat, that is fine. But go ahead and melt over that right leg, keeping your hips square to the front of the mat here. We're gonna do some handstands. Yesterday, I kind of broke down doing some handstands from the wall. So review that if you want, and then come back here, or just know where you are. I know you can always come back and do that wall drill later. I'm not going to break it out today. But you can do whatever you're comfortable with. You can do kick switches. You can try and get into that L handstand. You can go all the way up. Just try something. Get under your hands and get upside down. Okay? So plant those hands. Weight on that left foot. Swing that right leg up. And then we're going to do kick switches. Those are going to look like this. You're going to do L handstands. Those are going to look like that. Or maybe you go all the way up. Whatever you do, When you're ready, meet us back in down dog. If you need to go through a vinyasa, go ahead. I might actually just bend my elbows. Okay. Now we're gonna go through everything left side. You guys ready? Bring that left foot up, keep those hips square. Pull that left knee into your chest. Place the foot. Bring it up into your crescent lunge. Check all your alignment. Checklist items off the list. Even if you're a seasoned yogi, your body will always try and cheat. Take the path of least resistance. Bring your hands down to heart center. Shift your body forward 45 degrees. And then push off. Warrior 3 on the left. Roll that right foot down towards the floor. Right hip. Roll towards the floor. Shoulder blades together. Grow tall. Good, go ahead and stand up. Don't touch that right foot. As I say, I touch my right foot. Bring the right knee into your chest. Straighten that leg out. Hold it there. Hold, hold, hold. Hold it. Plug that right hip socket. Back, back, back. Rebend that right knee. Shift back into warrior 3. Set that foot down, back into a crescent lunge. Arms reach up. Inhale. Exhale, right hand comes forward. Left hand back. Twist over that left leg. Inhale, back up to center. Hands to the prayer. Shift forward, warrior 3 for a breath. Inhale, stand up, knee to chest. Exhale, straighten that leg. Twist, grab that right big toe with your left peace fingers. Whoop. Find your stability. Twist over that right leg. Whoop. All right, time to come out of that. No, I almost cheated you guys out of that. Okay. Stay there without holding that leg for just a second in that twist. Then bring it back to center. Stretch that leg back to warrior 3. Place that right foot back. Crescent lunge. Arms up. Hands to heart center. Right elbow, left outer knee for a prayer twist. One more time, up to crescent lunge. Almost done. Straighten that left leg. Hop that right foot forward just a little bit. Arms sweep out, sweep down and outside. Grab opposite elbows or reverse prayer. And slowly bend forward, flat back over that left leg. Pull that low belly up and in. Reach the crown of your head forward, elbows back for a pyramid pose. Hands down to the mat or blocks, and fold all the way over that leg. When you're in your forward fold like this, think of your head reaching down towards the floor in front of your foot, less than like to your knee. You want your head to your shin, if you can get it there. And plant your palms. Weight on that back right foot, swing that left foot up. And go ahead and do your handstand hops, kick switches, L handstand. Whatever serves you today. This is supposed to be the fun and playful part, not the frustrating part. So if you're getting frustrated, stop and find where it's fun again. Good, meet back in down dog when you're ready. And then go ahead and lower those knees. Go ahead and take a rest in child's pose for a moment. Rest your head down to the mat. Slow your breathing down. When you're ready, go ahead and bring your hips back up to downward facing dog. Not for long, just for a return to home base. And when you're ready, we're going to jump through. So walk your hands back towards you just a little bit. If you need a little bit more width. Hands up on your toes. Bend those knees, look forward. And jump those feet through. If you can't make it, I never do. That's fine. Bring your feet straight out in front of you. Inhale, arms up towards the ceiling. Flex your feet and bow forward over your feet for seated forward fold. Walk those hands back up towards you. Bend those knees, scoot forward a little bit if you need, and roll onto your back. I'm going to do a couple bridge poses. I usually do my first bridge and then 2 full wheels. If you just prefer to stay in bridge, possibly use your block for a supported bridge on the last one for a more of a restorative pose. The options are open to you, okay? So first let's do our regular bridge pose. So make sure you can touch back of your heels with your thumbs. Feet are pointed forward. Hips width distance apart. And raise those hips up. On an inhale, clasp the hands underneath you. Roll those shoulder blades underneath you. Press those arms down into the mat and breathe. Think of squeezing those knees together. They want to splay out so bad, especially on me. Hope I'm not the only one. Go ahead and roll back down, unclasp those hands. Feet nice and wide. Windshield wiper those legs. Now, when I go to full wheel, I usually do a bridge first, and then I raise my hands overhead, place my hands by my ears, push to the top of my head, and then push all the way up. If you have another way that you like to get in, that's fine. The reason I like to push to my head first is because then I can see that my elbows are pointed forward and not out, so I'm not going to be adversely rotating my shoulders. So try it however you want, but let's go ahead and get it over with. Wheel is my by far least favorite pose. Here we go. Bridge on up, stay here. Go ahead and go on towards your full wheel. If you're in wheel, go ahead and lower to your upper back first, and then lower all the way down. Feet nice and wide, windshield wiper those knees. It's okay to admit you don't like a certain yoga pose, but usually it just means you just need to do it. And it does do wonders for my neck and upper back. Things I've struggled with my whole life, scoliosis, etc. So if it helps, I probably should do it even though I hate it. It's okay to hate it. All right, last one. If you're gonna do a restorative bridge, and if you wanna try doing a restorative bridge, grab your block. When you go up into your bridge, you're gonna place it right under your sacrum and then just hang. And it feels so good. I might have to do one of those later. If you want to do another full wheel with me, let's go ahead and do it. Go ahead. Push on up. Lower down if you're ready. This time you're gonna hug your knees into your chest. Bring your forehead to your knees. That little egg pose. Roll side to side. Massage that low back out. I got lots of snaps and cracks on that one. Roll your knees in a little circle. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Thread the eye of the needle. Use your right elbow on your knee to kind of push that right knee away and gently hug that left thigh into your chest for a little piriformis. Stretch. Set that left foot down. Bring your arms out to the side in a T. And then you're going to actually stretch, keep your ankle on top of your left knee and twist the left knee over to the right side of your mat and look over to your left. Real easy twist. I think this actually is a bit of more of a hip stretch. Spend a lot of time stretching into external rotation and not a lot stretching internal rotation. And I've been really imbalanced lately, so that's why we're doing this pose. So, sorry, not sorry. It should feel fairly relaxing. Go ahead and bring it back to center. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. Thread the eye of the needle. Left elbow on your left thigh, pressing it away as you pull that right knee into your chest. Set that right foot down, arms back out to your side. Keep that left foot there. Drop those knees and feet over to the left side of your mat and look to the right. IT band, TFL, such a good stretch. Go ahead and bring your knees back up into center. Do whatever you gotta do to last little motions before you go into your Shavasana. You can take whatever variation of Shavasana you like, whether it's arms straight, legs straight, whether you want to do it on a block, similarly to how we started. Whatever feels good to you. Feet in a bound Baddha Konasana position. You can use blocks, supports, however you need. Just find that position where you can truly relax and thank your body for bringing you here. Slow down your breath again. Stay in your Shavasana while I read you a little poem. The poem I found today was about letting go. It's about a woman letting go. It's written by, I believe her name is Seraph Rose. She's a reverend and poet. I don't know how to say her first name. Quite honestly, I just Googled some motivational readings, and this is what I found, and I thought it was appropriate for today. I was actually going to read it yesterday too, and it rings even more true today. When I lost my practice yesterday, I really had to remember this part of it. So it's called She Let Go. Without a thought or a word, she let go. She let go of fear. She let go of judgments. She let go of the confluence of opinions swarming around her head. She let go of the committee of indecision within her. She let go of all the right reasons. Wholly and completely, without hesitation or worry, she just let go. She didn't ask anyone for advice. She didn't read a book on how to let go. She just let go. She let go of all the memories that held her back. She let go of all the anxiety that kept her from moving forward. She let go of the planning and all the calculations about how to do it just right. She didn't promise to let it go. She didn't journal about it. She didn't write the projected date in her day timer. She made no public announcement. She didn't check the weather report or read her daily horoscope. She just let go. She didn't analyze whether she should let go. She didn't call her friends to discuss the matter. She didn't utter one word. She just let go. No one was around when it happened. There was no applause or congratulation. No one thanked her or praised her. No one noticed a thing. Like a leaf falling from a tree, she just let go. There was no effort. There was no struggle. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was what it was, and it is just that. In the space of letting go, she let it all be. A small smile came over her face. A light breeze blew through her, and the sun and the moon shone forevermore. So, however that speaks to you, or if it doesn't, take it for what it is. When you're ready, go ahead and roll onto your right side. Pause in the fetal position if you need to. And then when you're ready, go ahead and sit back up into a comfortable seat. Keep your eyes closed. Whatever you need to do to kind of ground in that seated position. Bring your hands to your heart center. Pull those shoulders away from your ears if you need to. Notice how you're feeling. Remember your intention. Thank you everybody again for practicing with me today. Namaste.